Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about tape diagrams and double number lines. These are just ways to model rates and unit rates. So we're going to start with tape diagrams, and basically it's two rows that relate to each other with the two different units. Usually what we want one of, like for our unit rate, 1 hour or one whatever, is going to be on the bottom. Okay, so we have Mike can finish 4 homework assignments in 2 hours. We can see that right here, 4 assignments, 2 hours. What is the tape diagram? Shows his rate up to 10 assignments. So what's the unit rate? Remember, that's for 1 hour. That would be 2 assignments. Okay, so how many assignments can he do in 4.5 hours? So it's a full 4 hours and then another half. This would mean 9 assignments. And then how much can he do in 2.5 hours? So it's going to be a full 2 hours, and then a half is going to be 5 assignments. So looking the other way, how long will it take him to do 7 assignments? So it's going to be on the top, 7 assignments. So notice it's a full 3 hours and then another half. So it's going to be 3.5 hours. Sorry about that. I'm going to rewrite that. 3.5 hours. Okay. What about 4 assignments? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to go with 2 hours. Okay. So now let's draw one. Ryan can walk 12 miles in 3 hours. So 12 miles in 3 hours. We want to know how much he can do in 1 hour. We'll cross multiply and divide. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4 miles. Okay, so he can walk 4 miles per hour. Okay, so let's make our double number line. Or a tape diagram, sorry. So it's going to be 1 divided into 4 sections. Okay. Well, we can do it in just 3 hours. So it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I usually like to draw them up like this. So for every 1 hour, he can do 4 miles. So you're going to split that into 4 sections. Okay, split this into 4 sections. They're not very even, sorry about that. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Remember, 12 miles in 3 hours. So Ryan can walk 1 mile in how much of an hour? Well, look, in 1 hour, divide it into 4 sections, in 1/4 of an hour. Okay, 1/4 of an hour. Okay, how long would it take him to go 6 miles? Okay, so we're going to go all the way down to 6 miles. Okay, well, that's 1 full hour, and then 2 out of the 4 here. So that would be 1. It would be 1 2/4, which also equals 1 1/2 hour. So how far can he go in 2 1/4? So we got a full 2 and then 1/4 more. So that would be 9 miles. Let's make this a little bit neater. Okay, so you find your unit rate and then set up your tape diagram. So double number lines are going to be very similar. So Alex, again, the 2 are going to correspond. Alex can walk 6 miles in 3 hours. Create a double number line to represent the situation. So in 3 hours, he could go 6. Okay, so think about it. 6 miles in 3 hours. What is it for 1 hour? Well, 6 times 1 is 6, divided by 3 is 2 miles. So then it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so the unit rate, remember, is always how much it is for 1. So that is going to be 2 miles per hour. So you always need to start with 0, 0, okay? And then you can go up. We know that it's gonna go up. We need to do a few up for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, I'm gonna move this down. It was 6 miles in 3 hours. So then it was 2 miles in 1 hour. 5, 6, let's go to 7, 8, sure. So then we're gonna go up by 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and so forth. So the question says, how long can it take Alex to go 24 miles? Well, you could keep going and do 9, 10, whatever. Or you can also set up a proportion to solve it. So if it was 24 miles, we want to know in X hours. If it was 2 miles in 1 hour, well, 1 times 24 is 24 divided by 2. We know it's going to take 12 hours. Okay. How many miles can Alex walk in 1.5 hours? So 1.5 hours, so 1 full hour is 2, so 1.5 is going to be halfway between. That is going to be 3 miles. Okay. And then what about 2.5 hours? So 2 hours is 4, and then another half is going to be 5 miles. Okay. So a recipe for cheesecake crust requires 3 cups of crushed graham cracker and 2 cups of butter. You need a larger quantity of pie crust to triple the recipe. You have 6 cups of butter. How many crushed graham crackers do you need? Okay. So for butter, it was 2 cups. So therefore it was 2 cups of butter. And then that requires 3 cups of graham crackers. So 2 to 3. I'm going to draw those little lines. Okay. So then if it's 3, here, I'll erase this. 3 graham crackers for 2, how much is it for 1? Okay. So what's half of 3 is going to be 1 1/2. Okay, 3, and then another 1.5, so it's going to be 4.5, and then it's going to be 6, and then it's going to be 7 1/2. So, again, 0, 0, it's going to be butter on the top, graham crackers on the bottom. I think I'm going to do it the other way around. X first. X goes before Y. So graham crackers, and then butter. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 1 1/2 or 1.5, 3, 4 1/2, 6, and then 7 1/2. Okay, so how much graham crackers do you need if you only use 1 cup of butter? Well, that one's easy. 1 cup of butter, 1 1/2 graham crackers. Cups of graham crackers. Okay, the next one. How much graham cracker do you need for 5 cups of butter? Well, we got it. 5 cups of butter goes with 7 1/2 cups of graham cracker. And then if you use 10 1/2 cups of graham crackers, how much butter can you use? Well, let's just keep going. Let's figure out 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're going to add 1 1/2. So add the half, we get 8. 1 more, so we get 9. And then 1 1/2 more gives me 10 1/2. That's perfect, just what I was looking for. So that would be 7 cups of butter. Okay, again, it's all about setting up those ratios and those comparisons between the two with the rates and unit rates. And I hope you guys have a great day.